Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is VoiceOver Kelly. What was supposed to be a very no edit, easy to post video, you cannot hear any audio on, so I'm voicing this over. I'm basically teaching this dog to heel. She's a boarding dog. She's not here for training, but I want to have fun with her and let her, have fun. She really loves training. She's super duper fun to train with. Oh my goodness. I wish not every dog, but I wish more dogs would kind of come in with the same drive and attitude, which of course this whole part is her not eating out of my hand, but we do start eating into the session as I keep offering it. But super fun to train with, super sharp dog, smart, enjoys working. I love her. Again, she's just here for boarding, but oh my gosh, I love her. Yeah, we're just teaching heel. She came in on a Gentle Leader or a Head Halty, whatever brand, I'm not really sure. But I'm teaching on a slip leash because that's just how I do it. And I also chose to use clicker with this because I don't use my clicker enough. So that's mainly the reason. This whole train and chat series isn't really meant to be educational. I think I said this in the previous video. This is literally just me making content to make content. There's food in the bottom of my treat pouch I'm trying to get out. I'm literally just having fun and chatting and talking about dogs because guess what I like to do? I like to talk about dogs, imagine. And if anyone's like, oh my god, you're wearing the same shirt as you wore yesterday in that other video or whatever day I posted that. I have an infinite amount of Top Notch Canine shirts because my friend Mike, a great guy, owns Top Notch Canine. If you need any dog equipment, go to him, I guess. This is like a little secret plug of my friend Michael from Club. Anyway, yeah, so this is her first heel session ever. To my knowledge, I don't know if she's ever been taught heel. I don't know any of the training history on the dog. We're just learning heel to learn heel for the sake of heel. Yeah, you can kind of see her develop throughout the episode. Really, I'm just jabbing around while you watch me train a dog. And yeah, and you'll notice I don't take a whole lot of space up when I teach heel. I think a lot of people think you need to have a football field to teach the dog to heel, but really you need maybe a 10-foot square. And honestly, you'll get better heeling in a 10-foot square than you will heeling around a football field because you're going to do more turns, more changes of direction, more crazies, and the dog's going to have to learn to pay attention to you. And that's kind of what I'm doing here when I'm doing a lot of turns and things. And I'm also accompanying this with a lot of verbal reinforcement things. Not reinforcement in the sense of operant conditioning if you're a dog person watching this, but encouragement. I guess that's the word that I'm looking for. It's very early. I'm trying to drink my coffee. I'm not thinking well. But as one of my mentors told me when I was a young baby trainer, words mean things, but it's very hard sometimes to think of the correct word to mean the correct things. But I'm just kind of doing some puppy sounds, little whistling, kissy noises, whatever. And then she gets her attention back on me. I reward, ideally in the heel position, but there's certain times where you can make exceptions to the rule, and she decides to mark here. I'm not really going to correct her for marking right now because it's not bad. She just likes to pee in spurts, and if that's her deal, again, she's not here for training, so I'm not worried about that. I'm training what I want to train. But really, the whole thing about teaching loose leash walking is teaching the dog where they get paid. So she learns she gets paid on the left side when she's, not sniffing the ground and doing stuff, and then she gets paid. You'll notice I use some light leash taps. I'm not pulling the dog. If she puts pressure here, she put that pressure on the leash by not following me. I'll just maintain it. I'm not yoinking her up or anything like that. I'll do a little bit of leash taps to kind of say, hey, I'm annoying until she's like, oh, okay. And then I'll reward her for coming back to me because I'm not trying to trigger that opposition reflex. But I also want everything to be kind of her choice. And you'll see I'm kind of keeping everything really fun and exciting because there's a lot of better things she wants to look at than me. This is literally just her dog food. I'm not giving her anything special. It's just her dog food. So I've kind of got to earn that attention a little bit for right now. I really don't have all that much intelligent things to talk about today. I guess, I don't know, I got my bite suit in yesterday. I've been waiting 4 months for my bite suit. And if you're not a bite sport person, 4 months is a pretty average time to wait for a bite suit. Mine came all the way from Deer Sweet, Belgium, I believe. It's a Saint-Ave, another great brand. We love Saint-Ave. But it's all custom fit and stuff like that, so it does take some time. Plus, that particular brand, they do all of their fabric weaving and dyeing and things in-house. So it's, 4 months really isn't that long of a time, but I'm patient with dogs, not patient with UPS. So they delayed it for weather at one point. I looked at the weather map, not a storm in sight from me to Illinois, because it shipped from Belgium to Michigan, I believe, and then it landed in Illinois or parked in Illinois, whatever they used to get it to Illinois. And then somehow a mysterious storm that not a weather person in the United States knew about delayed my UPS shipment by a day. But it's okay, it's fine, it's whatever. But I sewed a cuff on my suit last night, which is basically just an extra piece of the bite suit material that goes over the left bicep where the dogs that I train in bite sports and stuff typically are going to target. I do a lot of training for PSA with my local PSA club. But yeah, I was sewing that over it and I was like, oh, it's a quick 10-minute sewing project. I know how to sew. This is easy. It was far from easy. You're setting yourself up for failure when you're about to do a project and it's like, I'm not going to Walmart for this because we have whatever at home. And that was me with sewing needles. So my spouse is in the military, so we have plenty of sewing supplies. But one thing we did not happen to have was curved needles. So it was me, a soda can tab, my straight long needle, button thread, and hope all against the world. And it took me a very long time to get that cuff sewn on. And I think next time I'm just gonna brave Walmart and get a curved needle. Anyway, this is the end of the video. I'm jabbing about something about the dog. I don't know. I yap too much. But can't hear it anyway because my phone did not pick up any audio. We love that. We love her. Yeah, that was this dog learning to heel and me talking about nothing, essentially, for 7 minutes.